Yeah. And for my second case, a deeper look at the Paw Paw dog. When we look at the Paw Paw dogs, we're talking about Jay and Grannie Squire's Paw Paw, P-O-R. This is a double bred son of Hunter Red. Hunter Red come off, of course, Bailey's Bingo and Marlowe's Peaches. Okay. He got a quarter of Rascal Oso Negro. Those were brothers, supposedly in pedigree. They were brothers. Dupre's Classy comes off of Dupre's Charlie B, 2-time winner, 1-time loser. But we see, this is a red boy, pretty much a red boy. The easiest way to say red boy Rascal, red boy Eli, cross dog. And just looking at his prodigy down the line, we see Hooper's Champion Solo, 4-time winner. We see Alabama RMK's Habanero, another champion. We see several 1s and 2-time winners. We see off of this blood bred back into sometimes the Rodriguez Champion Gator, which is the Tab Irene stuff, and we see it cross into more Rascal. We seen it crossed into a little bit of Red Boy Jocko, through the yellow strand. We've seen it cross different ways. And just to show you that this Hunter Red stuff at one time was producing outstanding animals. Like I say, we have like dogs like Jay Madden Stash, 2-time winner, with the Rodriguez Gator stuff on the bottom, Max Warrior Princess. But we see with some, with 2-time winner like Warrior Princess, 2-time winner, 1-time L, they took L's. Madden and Hooper's Lil Paw Paw, 1-time winner, 1-time L. Madden's Peanuts, 1-time game loser, So I can see where Madden's was out there. He was out there stepping. I see you. And so we can see where, these dogs were at one time being used heavily, and we just don't know really what happened to some of those other dogs down the line. When we look further down the line, we don't see. There was, like I said, there was some latter ones that came like Rockmouth Kennels, Busman, 2-time winner, 1-time game loser, they bred boy back, like I said, back into more of the Rascal blood to make a more like of a 75 quarter red boy, 75, percent Rascal or Oso Negro quarter red boy. And that dog was said to be a very, very devastating hard mouth game dog. So there were some in that era, in that time. As time has went on, we've seen less and less of the Paw Paw dogs out here. I don't know whatever happened to them, but they started off in a blaze, in a great start, and then we seeing less of the blood out and about as time has went on. Maybe it had, we talking about the late 90s here, so 20 some odd, 24 years or whatever, 25 years have passed. So who knows what could have happened with the Paw Paw dogs. I just thought it would be a point of interest to look at this dog and how he's bred, and to study the way in which he was bred, because even though there may not be as many Paw Paw dogs out here, there are still pure red boy dogs out here. There are still pretty much heavy Rascal dogs still out here. We still have the Blackjack blood. There are people who still the Mosleys, that goes back to the Rebel Kennel stuff. You have, the Mountain Man Homer stuff that's still out here in patches. You still have, some of the Charlie B stuff here and there. That's some of the same stuff that made up, the Paw Paw dog. So some of these dogs could, in essence, be recreated in a sense. So that if we totally lost Paw Paw in history, and for what he was producing at that time, for somebody that might be worth a try to recreate the very essence of what the dog was. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about anything other than that actual pedigree in percentage the 3/4 red boy, quarter rascal, or Oso Negro. I don't know how much Oso Negro is still out here. I don't think it ever was in high quantity, even way back in the 80s and late 70s. I don't think it was ever just that, but it's certain people that was running rascal bloods, like Rodney, the late Rodney Duprell, the late James Crenshaw, who specialized in this blood, and they would run Oso Negro dogs back into his brother Rascal blood, and then they were outed sometimes with the Hydes, Satch Bloody Sunday, the late Rennie Hyde blood, and go to war with that. So we seeing a pattern here, like Twin don't say pattern, he said pattern, whatever that means. That's my guy, Twin. Shout out to Going Hard Killer Reloaded over there. Keep doing your thing. Hope y'all recover from the storm well, but like I'm saying, this is just something to take a look at, as far as something that could be possibly recreated. There could possibly still be some Paw Paw dogs still out here. In what degree, I don't know. But I just wanted to take a look at a few of his prodigy and look at the way in which they was bred, and this could possibly give other people who are having the same type mix of blood a inkling into what they should be, how they should be breeding these dogs. If you have a 3/4 Eli, 3/4 Rascal dog, take it back into the Gator blood, the Rodriguez Gator. Take it back into more Rascal blood, because that seemed to be successful. And also too, I would explore into the Red Boy Jocko, the Red Boy Rascal, Red Boy Jocko. That's, to me, you can, or adding Jeep blood into it. The hardcore strands, another one, but that's just my suggestion. I'm not, the judge nor jury on that. I'm not the mad scientist, although at one time I did want to be, but just something I'm looking into. How do you feel about it though? I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your commentary on the subject matter. But for the case of a deeper look at the Paw Paw dogs, this case is now dismissed.